Hey, hi everyone. It is Fay here from the Shaman in the Garden, fayjohnston.com. Wow, so thanks for joining me. I can see there are some people here who are live, and hello, my blessings to anyone who is watching on replay as well. So we are at December 1st, 2024, and the reason for coming on today is because this is the time of year when, for some reason, our society's decided we just get really busy, we just get really frantic, we go kind of a little bit crazy. And what I wanted to offer you this evening is the opportunity to find your center, feel anchored and connected to the earth. And therefore, when we're in this place, which is our center, and we have it's much easier to navigate, and it's much easier to remember who you are and find your sense of self. And we need, in a way, to be navigating with that sense of self as we move through life, not just this busy season of December and the festive period that we come to, but really for everything, in order to make the right decisions that are aligned with our values and how we feel. So I'm going to stop talking and we'll just get into it. But please say hi in the chat. If you're able to say hi in the chat, let me know where you are tuning in from. And if you're listening on replay, then please post a comment. It sounds boring, doesn't it, to say, but it does help with algorithms, which means more people can view stuff. So, okay. So if you're seated, that's fine. If you're lying down, I love to suggest, if you're lying down, just to have your knees bent so your feet can be firmly on the floor, because tonight I really want us to anchor into the earth, okay? But just do whatever feels right for you. Now, if you are Reiki trained, like myself, you might want to place your hands on your body so that you can invite Reiki to flow, so that you can experience Reiki, self-treat with Reiki while we're offering the meditation. I will be sending Reiki myself. So if you are also sending Reiki, then it's like a double whammy, isn't it? Otherwise, if you simply just want to receive, just get yourself comfortable. So let's tune in. Wow, I needed that sigh. So invitation, sigh if you need to sigh. And just start to take some really lovely, long, slow and deep breaths. Might be the first time this today that you've actually, become aware of your breath. So just bring your attention to that breath. I like to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, but whatever feels right for you. Just make that breath intentional, breathing right into your body, down into that power center. In Qigong, we call it the Dantian. In Reiki, we call it the Hara. More or less around where the sacral chakra is. So we're talking about the belly here. This is where your power is. And allow your belly to expand. There's so much power there. Don't let anyone ever tell you to stick your tummy in. Breathe that tummy out. Allow it to expand with your breath. And as you exhale, allow yourself to relax just a little bit more. And I'd like you to imagine that you are in a beautiful place in nature. So you might want to see, feel, and sense yourself actually getting up from where you are seated with your tech, and imagine yourself leaving your home or the building that you might be in and just going out and finding a really beautiful place in nature. And imagine yourself seated or lying down in this beautiful place in nature. And I'm also going to suggest that you have with you a beautiful, strong, ancient tree. Bring a tree into this practice. Bring that tree in with all of its beauty, all of its majesty, all of its strength and rootedness. Allow that tree to come into this space. And feel the energy of that tree. Maybe it's a pine, maybe it's an oak, an ash, a rowan, a maple, a cherry, magnolia, apple. Feel that presence of that tree just connecting with you. Maybe you might want to visualize yourself leaning up against the trunk of the tree, feeling your back connected to the tree, out in this place in nature where you've taken yourself. Opening to the sights and sounds that are around you. Perhaps there's bird song. Perhaps there's a gentle breeze ruffling your hair and your clothing. Sun and rain, whatever is there, just feel it, absorb it, allow it in, allow it to simply be. Honoring the elements within you, the earth, the fire, the air and the water that makes up your physical body. Inviting all of it in, imagining yourself to simply be in nature, a nature being in nature, being with a nature being as a nature being in nature. And then imagine yourself, and you might want to do it physically now, placing your palms onto the earth and just offer to the earth, invite the earth to just take away anything that you just don't need. All that stuff you're carrying, and maybe we're carrying things for other people, particularly at this time of year. We carry burdens for other people, we carry responsibilities for the roles we play. So just place your hands on the earth, invite your system to recalibrate, invite the earth to transform and transmute any energies that you're carrying that are not serving you, that do not belong to you, that are not needed right now. And the earth will transform and compost. And then when you feel complete, like you've offered your energy that's not needed to the earth, you might want to bring your hands back into your lap or place them on your body where you feel guided. So let's root ourselves into the earth now. So I invite you to imagine beautiful golden roots traveling from your body, your energy body, down into the earth to really hold you and really connect you into the earth. So allow these roots to unfurl from your body. They don't just occur from the feet or the sit bones. You might have roots coming from your arms or your shoulders or your back. Allow your roots to unfurl and travel deep down and also far and wide. As you go through those layers of the earth, feel those roots traveling down, unfurling, relaxing, opening, like something that's been folded that suddenly can breathe and it has space. So allow this expansion into your root system. And the roots traveling deep down, meeting with a beautiful crystalline core of the earth. So feel, see, sense, and know that you're connecting with the core of the earth's essence, this creative, vital force of your home, of your planet, and connect with the consciousness, the creative consciousness that is the earth. And we can feel so much gratitude towards the earth for all that she offers us, the nourishment, the shelter, the beauty, the food, the water, our homes, our health. So make this conscious connection with the earth through your roots. And you may also really feel it in your heart as you offer the earth your deepest gratitude and thanks. And see at the heart of the earth this beautiful crystal, and know that there are beings of light at the center of the earth that are working to connect you as if they were wrapping your roots around the core, around the crystal. And feel that connection strong and true. And then notice at that core of the earth a beautiful spark, a beautiful iridescent light. And as you breathe in, allow yourself to breathe in that creative, nourishing force that is the earth, and allow yourself to receive this light into your being. Bring that light all the way up your body, all the way up the layers of the earth, connecting with your physical body, allowing that light in to your physical body. And as it connects with you, feel your body open, relax, and make a beautiful connection as if your whole body was suddenly coming online, lighting up, feeling a connection with the earth, bringing that light into your belly and all the way up your center line to your heart, allowing that light to light up your heart. Corners of your heart, the quadrants of your heart, chambers of your heart which have been closed. Bring that light out, shining light in the darkness, illuminating that which needs to be seen and felt and shared and held and healed. And we'll allow that light to travel further still, up the spine, through the head, illuminating the throat and the third eye. And allow that light to travel further still from the crown all the way up the cosmos, up through the galaxies. And know and trust that that light is finding your star, your guiding star, your soul star. A place called home, a place that contains your blueprint. And just breathe, receive, and make that connection. Opening, breathing, receiving, and relaxing, softening your body, opening the connection in your crown to connect with information, connected to your soul purpose, your soul mission, your soul gifts. Allowing this information to flow like little pulses down from the heavens, down from your guiding star, connecting with your crown, bringing illumination and clarity into your entire being, bringing clarity into your third eye, bringing vision and insight, bringing clarity into your hearing so that you can truly listen to what's being said, clarity into your throat so you can truly speak and express and say what needs to be said. Bringing a healing wave of light, sweeping away anything that's burdening you, any fear, anxiety, any worries. Bringing the light of clarity into your heart, allowing your heart to feel seen and loved and supported and held. Bringing light into your solar plexus, a light to bring clarity and confidence to you, your sense of self as you stand in your light, as you share your gifts. Bringing clarity and light into your belly, illuminating your creative force, illuminating your desire, bringing light, a spark of light and passion into your belly, and then into your root, illumination and clarity, strength and support, and then all the way down into the earth. So allow yourself to bathe here with this beautiful light and connection from your guiding star, allowing soul information to move through you, to be received and transmitted, allowing the parts of you that know to receive, and knowing and trusting that you know what to do, and allowing and receiving the flow of this golden elixir, this light from the center of the earth, a nectar that nourishes and supports you, that anchors you to your home. Allowing yourself to soften and open a little bit more as you are held by the heavens and by the earth. Opening and softening and holding, simply allowing your being to hold this frequency. Inviting the frequency to heal and flow to any parts of your physical body that are just feeling uncomfortable or that are suffering from pain or disease. Allow that healing light to flow and light up what you truly need to see. Allow yourself to soften and look at yourself with loving eyes, through eyes of compassion. Allow yourself to truly feel into the amazing being that you are. Remembering that you are not your physical body. You are not the words that you speak or the things that you see. You are not the clothes that you wear or the roles that you play. You are not the job that you do. You are not defined by the money that you earn. or the house that you live in, or the car that you drive or not. Allow yourself to expand and soften and open to a different perspective about who you truly are. Knowing that you feel a connection with the earth. Knowing that you feel a connection with the cosmos. Inviting yourself to feel and experience what is true. Inviting yourself to be this spark of light. Not just for yourself, but for others. And inviting this light into all areas of your life where you feel you're struggling, where you feel that you can't quite work it out, where you feel, oh, if only things were different. If only I knew, if only I had clarity, if only I had more money, if only I had a different way through this. Invite that light now to show you what you need to see. Invite that light to illuminate obstacles or perceived obstacles that are in your way from true alignment and happiness and joy. Bring that light into being. Welcome that light as if you were opening the front door to a long lost friend. Welcome that light as if you were picking up the mail and you recognized the handwriting on the envelope and you felt so much joy at suddenly receiving this special connection from a loved one. Welcome that light as you might when you listen to the radio and a favorite song comes on that you haven't heard for ages, and all these memories of laughter and joy and great adventures and fun come to mind. Welcome that light as you might when you suddenly get home after a really long day and you feel so relieved to walk through the front door and put your feet up. Welcome that light as you might when a kind friend has cooked a meal for you and it smells so good and you sit down and you feel warm and cared for and you know it's just going to taste so good. Welcome the light that is you. So let's invite this light, this beautiful light that is you, that is in your life, that is helping you transform and grow. Let's invite this light to help a loved one. So somebody that we know who is also struggling or perhaps finding it hard to figure out their way. Let's invite that light to illuminate their path, to illuminate their heart with truth and clarity, love and compassion. Let's invite that light. Perhaps someone we know has a health issue and they need to feel that support of hope and peace and love. That good news, a ray of good news, a ray of peace. Inviting that light to flow to loved ones. unfurling and seeing it illuminate the hearts of those who we love and know, so that they can feel peace, connection, and confidence in themselves and supported by life as we are connected to the earth and the heavens above. And let's invite that light to flow wider now into our communities, perhaps our local community, perhaps people that we don't really know, but we know they're out there in the community and they're struggling a little bit. Perhaps it's homeless people or people who are losing their jobs or struggling with health or abuse, or simply they're just feeling uncertain and alone or disconnected from this vital spark of life and joy and love. So we invite that light to flow to the wider community around us, seeing it flow through our high streets and banks and shops and flats and apartment blocks and houses and motor vehicles and hospitals and schools and charities. Seeing that light flow, trusting that it goes where it needs to go. Inviting it to illuminate and bring joy and love, clarity, compassion, and alignment to those who are open to receive. And then wider still, send that light from your heart, from the earth, from your guiding star, allowing it to flow, unfurl itself out of your community to the wider community still, beyond your local community, out into your country and beyond your country, across the world, inviting, not just flowing for humans who are struggling, but to all the beings, those unseen beings, and the creatures, the beautiful birds and wildlife, and the plants and the flowers, all the elements of this world, because we're all connected. So feeling this beautiful light reach out like a web or like branches of a tree, flowing and flowing, flowing and flowing, knowing that the earth and the heavens are connected through you, and we are all connected in this beautiful, beautiful web of life. So I'm going to invite you now to take your hands and give yourself a hug. And in doing this, so I'm going to move my hands so you can see them. Doing this, we're going to bring all of this beautiful, lovely light, and we are going to bring it in and give ourselves a lovely hug. So I'm just simply got one hand on one shoulder and the other hand is under my kind of armpit. And just rest here for 3 breaths, allowing yourself to receive all of this beautiful light, love, and this sense of being alive. Absorbing that into your being. And then release your hands and place your hands on your heart. Deep breath in and release. sending your deepest thanks to the earth, deepest gratitude to the earth and all the beings who walk this earth. Deepest gratitude to the greater cosmos, all those amazing galaxies and planets and stars that we don't even understand and we can't even see. Giving our beautiful thanks to the unknown and the spark that connects us all. So feel your heartbeat now. Really connect and say hello to yourself. This is me. This is who I am. I am light. I am love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So in your mind's eye, we're going to leave behind our tree, if we've been connecting to the tree behind us. We're going to leave our beautiful place in nature and mindfully bring ourselves back to the room where we are. We're going to disconnect from the earth and the heavens, although we know that we are always connected and we can always reconnect consciously and bring our awareness to that connection. So I'm going to invite you now to bring some movement into your body, your toes and your wrists, if you want to, but you might just want to sit and bathe and be in this really peaceful space. So just remember, yeah, this time of year is busy, it can be hectic. We can get frazzled quite easily and feel short-tempered. So please remember to look after yourself and know your limits, know yourself. And you can always come back to this meditation to feel that connection and reconnect. And always, if you're outside, bringing conscious connection to your feet will bring that awareness to the earth to help ground you. The earth is always here to support you with nourishment and chi, vital force, that will flow naturally from the earth into you. So always remember to connect to the earth. If you're feeling a bit wobbly, try and get yourself outside to really feel that connection with the earth. Connect with trees. They'll always ground you and also remind you that you are that connection between heaven and earth. Remember to focus on your breath. If you find yourself feeling a little bit stressed or uneasy or just about to lose your rag, focus on breath, bring it back to breath. That will help slow you down, get back to me time. I often find that when I get a little bit stressed or I get something in my head like, oh yeah, I've got to get this done, and I get that kind of rising energy of very intense stress and this idea that something has to be done now. I usually find, especially with hindsight, that that was the ego needing something. It wasn't really true. So that's another pointer for me. It's like, for me, it's like knowing these pointers. Oh yeah, when I feel like really stressy and hassly and like it needs to be done now, actually take a step back, have a breath, go outside, have a cup of tea, slow it down. Because remember, what's yours can't pass you by. There is perfect timing for everything when we step into a place of knowing and trusting and connection. But our ego, our wounded self, will tell us otherwise, and it will say, "Yeah, me, now, now, now." So we have to reassure ourselves that actually everything's okay. We have everything that we need. And what I find as another useful practice is every day just check in. How am I? What do I need? And if you know you're going to be busy or you're going to a situation where you'll be kind of feeling vulnerable because you might be a bit nervous, there might be loads of people you don't want to socialize, there might be people you don't want to see, you might be feeling a bit awkward, just know that be prepared, look after yourself, ask yourself, what am I going to need? Oh, I'm going to need a friend who can look after me. Oh, I'm going to make sure I've got my taxi home that's booked at 10 o'clock. Oh, I know that I'm going to need this. But just, I know that I'm going to need to have water with me so I don't drink too much wine. I know that I'm going to need to have healthy food in the fridge so that I don't go and have a binge on sugary snacks, which are going to make my body feel bad and, etc., etc. Know what you need, check in with yourself, and always, 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 we have the natural world, the earth, the trees, the wind, the rain, the sun to connect us and to help us feel alive and true and aligned with what is true. So, thanks so much. I can still see some of you here, which is really lovely. I hope you've enjoyed that as much as I have, and I hope you're feeling calm and alive. And yes, please keep shining your light. And if you're not part of my Substack community, then join me over on Substack, and hopefully I'll see you for the solstice celebration, which is happening December 18th. And I just saw some hearts floating up from somewhere. So that was really lovely. So thank you, everybody. Sending you my love. Have a great week. Bye.